I've fallen and I can't get up. Ah! How you doing, boomers on the East Coast? I love you. I love all boomers. Huh? We're pretty cool people yet. We're hanging in there. This is Captain Boomer coming to you live from the beautiful Minneapolis, Minnesota area. You betcha. Me and the wife, we just got back yesterday from our trip up to the beloved. Well, it's kind of a ritual with a lot of us people here in Minnesota, and we took advantage of it. It was foggier than hell up in the Duluth area. We went up as far as Grand Marais and had lunch up there and took in some of the sights. And yeah, it was beautiful, but it was it could have been a little less foggy. But and you know what? We were up there. We had lunch. It was outside, of course. Had light jackets on or sweatshirts and stuff, and that was fine. And as foggy as it was, I was looking forward to hearing a foghorn, just to set the whole ambiance of the atmosphere up there. And there was no foghorn, so I don't know. So I brought my own foghorn, the closest thing I had, and I whistled it out there. People kind of love me. So I did. Okay. And that it didn't go over real well, as it didn't go over well probably here either. But anyway.
That was easy.
That was easy. Okay, how you doing, guys? This show is entitled Good Morning East Coast Boomers. Yes, you know why? And I think I brought this up before on one of my shows. Is that supposedly, I'm not 100% sure on this, but my people, when they're sober and not on drugs, they come up with some pretty damn good information for me, and I'm only too happy and willing and honored to share it with my fellow boomers. And they told me that through extensive research and stuff, all right, they went on Google or something, I don't know. They come up with that the highest concentration and population of boomers in our beautiful country, of which is anywhere, I don't think they ever came up with an exact figure. It's somewhere between 72 and 76 million, something. Let's just say 74 million. Okay, 74 million boomers. The majority of the boomers live on the East Coast. And I kind of find that kind of weird in a way, because I thought, but then again, who in their right mind wants to move to California? You're either going to get killed by a fire, you're either going to get killed by breathing a horse you're there to begin with, you're either going to, what's the other thing I'm thinking about? You're either going to have a mudslide that's going to take you in your house, bury you in 30 feet of mud. I just can't imagine anybody wanting to live there, especially on the coast and stuff. It's just, I don't get it. But the big shot movie stars, they can afford to rebuild a $5 million house when they lose it, in a blink of an eye. So, but it was for the average boomer. I can't. In Florida, I don't know. I'm not crazy about gators and bugs myself, and hot all the time, and Christmas with palm trees. If the palm trees change color like orange or yellow, that might not be half bad. You know what I'm saying? It's really pathetic. You see lights, Christmas lights and bulbs on a frickin' palm tree. Gave me a break, and Santa laying on the beach with a goddamn Bud Light in his hand, in shorts and sunglasses. That ain't Christmas, baby. Oh my God. Anyway, I got carried away as I usually do. Must be those new meds the VA sent me. Oh God. Dog tranquilizers. Can you believe that? Dog tranquilizers. They want me to, start on dog tranquilizers. I don't know. They're a hell of a lot cheaper, they said, but I might have a tendency to lift my leg when I want to piss. But other than that, that ain't too bad, right? You bet. Anyway, that's where I was going with this, and I got to go back to it again. Let's rewind. Okay, it was just that's why this show was entitled East Coast Boomers. So I'd like to get my show out to East Coast Boomers, and if you are a first-time listener, they're all first-time listeners, you idiot. That's true. That could be very well true. And once again, my feelings are hurting. Well, my hurtings too. My feelings are hurting to the bone. Anyway, but I'll get by. I'm a tough old bird. That's right. You betcha. Hey, I've been abused and abused by the best. U.S. government sent me over to a stupid war. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll muddle through somehow, right? You betcha. Anyway. God bless you. Hey, if any of my brothers out there, God bless you, brothers. Welcome home. Welcome home. You betcha. Anyway. Is she in the building again? Huh? Bob, come on, tell me she is. Goddamn bitch. And she is Nancy Scalose. Yep, gotta love Nancy Scalose. Oh my God, these people. And people still can't figure out why these people want to be politicians. Well, geez, let me see. I got a guaranteed income for the rest of my life. I got free health care. I got all this other crapola. Jeez. Where's the incentive not to want to be a politician? I mean, God, what a frickin' gravy train racket, huh? And then they sit in there for 60 years, They wheel half of them up in wheelchairs and drooling, for the Christ's sake. Oh, man. And this Ruth Bader Ginja, whatever her name is. That's fine. God bless her. I'm sure she did some great things. But, boy, I'm telling you. Laying, first woman or whatever to lay in state. In the rotunda or whatever. Come on. I'd rather see you been up there before if you really want to get into how good people can be and great human beings. Huh? Mother Teresa should have been in that damn rotunda before her. There you go. There you go. I said it. You heard it here first. Captain Boomers live podcast coming to you from the beautiful Twin Cities area, where he's sucking down his coffee and he's on his meds and everything's fine. I got a little heater fan here by my feet because my feet are shot and they get cold real easy. So I got to warm up my Widow Tootsies. You wait, you rabbit. Anyway, we're going to be playing. My equipment is faulty as usual because I don't have much money. I'm on a cheap budget. If you don't know, this is just a hobby as some crazy old 70-year-old man that just wants to have some fun with his fellow boomers. And I want you to join along and hey, get back to me sometime and let me know how I'm doing, or if tell me to get the hell off the airwaves or whatever. Whatever. I'm not going to do that because I enjoy doing this, and boy, I'm telling you, guys at our age, with what's going on now, you got to grab every bit of what floats your boat. What might get this? I got up at 4 o'clock this morning. Yeah, 4 o'clock this morning because I purposely knew I was going to do a show. I wanted to do a show at 5:30, and I wanted to catch sets where I was going before too, because my people told me that the average boomer now, the majority of us get up before 6 o'clock. The majority of us. I think it was like 58, 59%. So, hence, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to catch the boomers. But even at 5:30 here in the Central Standard Time, 5:30 here is still, 7:30 on the East Coast? Yeah, so I missed the window, but I'm hoping I'm catching a few people out there on the East Coast. The only reason why I'm doing this is because of the concentration of boomers at the East Coast thing today. God bless you. I don't care where you live. I enjoy and respect and will always accept anybody from around the world. I have. I'm not tooting my own horn, but anyway, I think I got about 37 countries now. So see, it's just not stupid people in the United States that listen to me. The stupidity of listening to my crap is all over the world. You betcha. And I'm damn proud of that fact too. You betcha. And anyway, the background music, in case you're wondering what that sound, that music is, that is Laurel and Hardy and Little Rascals, some of their theme songs that they had, I suppose, under Hal Roach. He did a lot of the directing and stuff. I don't know if Hal Roach did the music. I don't know. But anyway, that's what you're listening to is background music, because Lord knows I need all the help I can get. And don't forget, guys, Captain Boomer is a community service provider. Simply meant that if you get caught in the Twin Cities area, being a bad boy, get your hand slapped, DWI, whatever the case may be, right? You can get your sentence reduced and your fine amount reduced as well. In some cases, both. But you have to sign a contract or paper that's put together, and it simply states that you have to, by law, you have to listen to 10 consecutive Captain Boomer podcasts. Okay, with me? 10 in a row. And then, you're zonified, you're homogenized, you're done, you're okay, you're, free in some cases. So, but that's 10 shows, and you can't just turn it on and not, they make sure that you're listening. There's a way that they check in and make sure that you're listening to this podcast, so you become part of the community service program. There you have it. And I'm glad I said that and did that. You betcha. Okay, we're gonna get some music going, baby. Yeah, I got my Spotify people. They're waiting in the wings, and they're just sitting back there, and they're saying, "Hey, Captain, we're up." Yes, that's right. We're up on the batting deck, and we want to get some cool music out there for all of our boomer friends out there in the Boomerland. And don't forget, you guys, Captain Boomer is pushing here this fall. It's going to be a lot about Boomerville. I came up with idea about Boomerville, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And in a way, I really believe in it. And I think it would work. If all of us boomers got together, 75 million boomers, we've created our own country, our own territory, our own province, our own, whatever you want to call it, okay? We have our own government. We could have our own military, our own medical system, everything. We take over about 3-4 states out west. The bigger states, Montana maybe, Utah, Colorado, like that. That's it. And we take them all, and they're ours. And we have our own government. To hell with this shit. It's getting so ridiculous. It is just ridiculous. All it is who the hell can mudsling the other guy the worst, Come on, let's take up some shit, Oh God, he slept with this babe on his yacht back in 92, and she was 16 years old, and okay, man, let's throw some more garbage in this goddamn mudslinging goddamn, whatever you want, ninja, mix it all up. Okay, throw it out there. Let's see what happens. God, it's so pathetic. This country has gotten so pathetic. This whole political system just stinks. Just stinks. And it's all about the bucks. All about the bucks. That's all it is. Always has been, always will be. Sad. But anyway, hey, we're going to move on. We're going to have some fun right now. Right, guys? You betcha. I love that thing. Remember that one? I don't know. Is that the whoopee? No. That's not the whoopee cushion. What? Whoopee whistle?